Where do you see Afghanistan going? I mean, 2 weeks ago, they said 1,000 drones are being dispatched for Pakistan and Afghanistan, and that now they don't have to identify somebody before they kill them. Just if you look like you're a terrorist, kind of like those kids in Baghdad in the minivan looked like terrorists, and reporters with cameras look like terrorists. I mean, this sounds like an incredible escalation. It sounds like LBJ in 1966.
Well, funny you should mention that, Alex, because I was thinking of this wonderful new aircraft that had been developed around then. It was called a B-52. And, that was going to solve all our problems in Vietnam. What we're going to do is bomb the hell out of the Ho Chi Minh Trail. And LBJ came to us intelligence types and said, these blue-suited generals are telling me this will do it. What do you think? Now, we suppressed a laugh, having known about the effect of aircraft in World War II and knowing that it simply increases the resistance of populations like the Vietnamese. And we waited 2 days, and then we gave them an estimate. We used to do national intelligence estimates. Now they're not done very much anymore. And we told the president, look, Mr. President, Ho Chi Minh is not the kind of person who's going to give up under how many B-52s or how heavy the bombs they drop. And besides, Mr. President, you should be aware that the Ho Chi Minh Trail doesn't look anything like I-81 or I-95 or the George Washington Memorial Parkway. You can't even see it from the air in many respects. It's about 181 trails, Mr. President. Ain't no way that B-52s are going to do the job. Now, we were right, of course, but the corollary there is the president doesn't have to heed intelligence. He just didn't want to lose a war. And so he said, well, let's try these blue-suited guys. They might be right. And so he tried it, and we know the answer. Now, similarly, here we are over Afghanistan. We have this new weapon, which most people don't realize, Alex, and I knew about this when it was being developed. It was developed for a specific purpose, and that purpose only, and that was to give us a hovering capability where we could monitor developments on the ground more than 2 times a day, 2 times a day being when the satellites would pass over these areas, okay? Now, we got this thing developed. It worked beautifully, and then it was shown to some general in the Pentagon, and he said, I don't want to see the tank. I want to destroy the tank. Put some missiles on that bird. Therefore, you get predators, you get reapers with Hellfire missiles, and you get an awful lot of disenchantment and hostility out of the people in Pakistan in particular that are being bombed to hell by these things. It's looked on as a very cowardly thing.
That's right. At a primitive level, having like Terminator machines out of the sky bombing you, and it's literally 22-year-old zit-faced kids in trailers thousands of miles away in a video game setup. And go ahead. You got a wedding. We think some guy's got a gun in there. Everybody's got guns in those countries. I mean, it's a tribal, red-blooded type area. And then they kill 100 innocent people. Now you've created 1,000 enemies because their entire family and every cousin they've got who may have loved America back in the 80s, they're ready to kill. They're ready to trade their life to kill Americans. And so the idea is pump more Americans in.
That's exactly right. And, people have asked me, these Hellfire missiles, are they accurate? And I say, well, yeah, they are. They're extremely accurate. They're more accurate than anything we've had up till now. But the question is, how do you identify the targets? Now, you can really tell what a militant is from 30,000 feet, can't you? Give me a break. You can really find out who the Taliban and the Al-Qaeda types are by asking their neighbors who have asking people's neighbors who have unsatisfied grudges against them. The targets are the name of the game, and if you get targets from people who have grudges or from 22-year-olds looking from 30,000 feet up, you got a real problem. What I find really telling, Alex, is These reapers and these predators, interesting, the labels they give these aircraft, they're controlled by these young NCOs out at Creech Air Force Base near Las Vegas.
Stay there, sir. We got a break. Long segment. We'll go back to Creek Air Force Base and talk about the predators and drones with Ray McGovern, CIA analyst, briefer to the presidents. Very honored to have him here with us today. He's got a new article out. We'll put that on screen as well. Stay with us.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow, step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com. Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones asking you for a minute of your time to tell you about soap. Not detergents, but good old-fashioned pure soap made by the Cal Ben Soap Company, a family-owned and operated American company. My family, staff, friends, and radio listeners are constantly telling me how much they love these products for bath, hair, laundry, and dishes. There is nothing like these factory-direct, big money-saving, triple-concentrated soaps anywhere. Get a free detailed catalog by calling 800-340-7091 or see them online at 5starsoap.com or Infowars.com. Let's talk to the owner of 5 Star Soap, Marty Schachter, and see what he has to say.
As founder and owner for over 63 years, people keep asking me, how's business? I'm happy to say our business is going down the drain. Call us at 1-800-340-7091. Visit our website, 5starsoap.com, for buying our 1 to 2 month soap sampler. Thank you.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cameras, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Come, you masters of war.
We're going back to Ray McGovern here in a moment to get into the Predator drones and where he sees Afghanistan and Pakistan going. And basically, he says they're repeating the same things that happened in Vietnam, but now they have fancier weaponry. We'll go back to him in just a moment. We're going to get into North Korea with him and the situation with Iran, which to me is even scarier, the whole Iran situation. A quagmire is one thing and get a lot of troops killed and waste a lot of money, but war with Iran, in my layman research, looks even worse. So we'll discuss that in a moment with our guest. SurvivalSeedBank.com. I'll tell you about a few of the sponsors that have made today's radio show possible. I love gardening. These are non-GMO, non-hybrid seeds. And you ought to buy one seed bank. I mean, seeds last for decades. Well, longer than that. Papyrus from 3,000-year-old tombs in Egypt have been grown, but you won't need it in 3,000 years. We know that. The point is, it's a survival seed bank, a time capsule. Buy one, plant one, save the other, or just buy one. SurvivalSeedBank.com, 877-327-0365. It's good to start to become self-sufficient with this depression the central banks have designed. to turn us into their economic slaves. Survivalseedbank.com or 877-327-0365. 877-327-0365. And one other great sponsor I want to tell you about. I love the swords, the knives, the machetes, the tools, the tasers, the pepper spray, everything you need at weaponsuniverse.com. It's weapons-universe. So just the word weapons and then -universe.com. And we've got a link up on Infowars.com as well. That's weapons-universe.com. And just a lot of amazing stuff and great prices by, you name it, names like Cold Steel, Smith & Wesson, weapons-universe.com, and they're great patriots. Check them out today at weapons-universe.com.